Today we're going to be going over trigonometry. First, let's go over some of the basics. We know cosine theta is equal to x, and secant theta is the reciprocal 1 over x. We know sine theta is equal to y, and cosecant theta is the reciprocal 1 over y. And we know tan of theta is equal to sine of theta over cosine theta, and cotan theta is the reciprocal cosine theta over sine theta. Now let's go over the Pythagorean identities. We know sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. From there, we get two new formulas. 1 plus tan squared theta is equal to secant squared theta, and 1 plus cotan squared theta is equal to cosecant squared theta. Now, let's go over the unit circle. By now, you should all have a pretty good understanding of it. We can go into some of the features. Let's go over the key angles of the unit circle according to radian measure. So we have the reference angle pi over 6. The other angles in radian measure would be 5 pi over 6, 7 pi over 6, and 11 pi over 6. The corresponding coordinate is radical 3 over 2, comma 1 over 2, and the value of tan is radical 3 over 3. This is in accordance to all students take calculus. Now we have the reference angle pi over 4. The other angles are 3 pi over 4, 5 pi over 4, and 7 pi over 4. The coordinate is radical 2 over 2, comma radical 2 over 2, and tan is equal to 1. Keep in mind all students take calculus. We also have the reference angle pi over 3. The other angles are 2 pi over 3, 4 pi over 3, and 5 pi over 3. Tan is equal to radical 3. Keep in mind all students take calculus. Now let's go over the quaternary angles. We have 0 degrees, 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270 degrees, and 360 degrees, making a full rotation. The radian measure is 0, pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, and 2 pi respectively. The coordinates are also 1, 0, 0, 1, negative 1, 0, and 0, negative 1. The values of tan are 0 at 0 degrees, 180 degrees, and 360 degrees, and tan is undefined at 90 degrees and 270 degrees. Now let's do some practice. If we had sine theta is equal to 1 over 2, what is theta? At pi over 6, the coordinate is radical 3 over 2, comma 1 over 2. What if cosine theta was equal to 1 over 2? What would theta be equal to? We know at pi over 3, the coordinate will be 1 over 2, comma radical 3 over 2. So these are some possible solutions. But what if cosine theta was equal to negative 1 over 2? Let's keep in mind all students take calculus. As we can see, in quadrants 2 and 3, cosine is negative. Theta can be 2 pi over 3 or 4 pi over 3. What if we had secant of 150 degrees? We know 150 degrees in radian form is 5 pi over 6. This gives us the coordinate negative radical 3 over 2, comma 1 over 2. If cosine theta is equal to negative radical 3 over 2, and secant is the reciprocal of cosine, then we know the reciprocal of negative radical 3 over 2 is equal to negative 2 over radical 3, or negative 2 radical 3 over 3. In the accompanying diagram of a unit circle, the ordered pair x, y represents the locus points forming the circle. What ordered pair is equivalent to x, comma y? So we know cosine theta is equal to x, and sine theta is equal to y. So therefore, x, comma y becomes cosine theta, sine theta. In the unit circle shown in the accompanying diagram, what are the coordinates of x, comma y? So we can see it's located 30 degrees away from 180 degrees at 210 degrees. We know 210 degrees is equal to 7 pi over 6, and the reference angle is pi over 6, so the coordinate has to be radical 3 over 2, comma 1 over 2. All students take calculus. Both cosine and sine will be negative. The answer is choice 1. The terminal side of theta, an angle in standard position, intersects the unit circle at the coordinate p, negative 1 over 3, comma, negative radical 8 over 3. So what is the value of secant theta? Secant theta is the reciprocal of cosine theta. Cosine theta is equal to x, which is negative 1 over 3. Therefore, we need to find the reciprocal, which is equal to negative 3, choice 1. What if we had sine squared theta is equal to something? Sine squared theta plus cosine theta is equal to 1. So sine squared theta, when you move cosine, will be 1 minus cosine squared theta. What if cosecant theta plus cotan theta? What would that be equal to? We know cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine theta, and cotan theta is the reciprocal of tan theta, cosine theta over sine theta. 1 plus cosine theta over sine theta is our answer. What if we had secant squared theta times 1 minus sine theta times 1 plus sine theta? So we know secant squared theta is 1 over cosine squared theta. And we know this could be 1 over 1 minus sine squared theta, keeping in mind sine squared theta plus cosine squared theta is equal to 1. We can change 1 minus sine squared theta to 1 minus sine theta times 1 plus sine theta. Because of the formula, a squared minus b squared is equal to a minus b times a plus b. We can cancel everything out. 1 plus sine theta and 1 minus sine theta cancels out. Therefore, this is equal to 1.